If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for your support. My name is Monica and I am your hostess for We the People TV 2023. Well, you know what time it is. It's time to... Okay, y'all. We're going to cover some things from last week because I didn't do a video because I took out the braids. Yes, I decided to take those bad boys out, and I did. So we're going to cover some stories, a couple of stories that were from last week. And the first story that I'm going to talk about is Bayou Barbie. Angel Reese is her name. She is a LSU basketball player, women's basketball player, and her team, she assisted her team in winning the championship last Sunday, 2 Sundays ago maybe. But Bayou Barbie made the news when she made a gesture towards the end of the game to the opposing team, or to the star of the opposing team. Take a look. So as you can see in this picture, they both are doing the gesture, but the opposing team star, her name is Caitlin. Can't think of Caitlin's last name, but Caitlin did the gesture first, and Bayou Barbie Angel did it towards the end of the game when they were sealing the deal. And so the media was mediaing. These are some of the comments that were said about both players. So my question is, what is the difference? Like, they both did the gesture. They both are basketball players. But one was called ghetto and the other one was called a princess. Why is that? It's very obvious what it is. And I think Angel said it best. Her winning the game was way above her. It was totally not about her. And I just want to say congrats, Bayou Barbie. You did your thing. I am a fan now, to say the least. I am a fan. Let's move on to the next story that was trending last week. That would be former President Trump. Former President Trump was arrested last week on 30 felony charges, I want to say. And this thing I saw on social media, I thought was, while it was funny, it was also true. You know, former President Trump's slogan for when he was running for president is, what is it? Make America Great Again? Yes, that was his slogan. Make America Great Again. Well, the internet has no chill. If you know, you know. The internet has no chill, and so they have changed my Make America Great Again to My Ass Got Arrested. Yes. So that's his new slogan, people. It's not Make America Great Again, it's My Ass Got Arrested. Yes. Meanwhile, while President Trump was getting arrested, Tennessee was being the highlight of the week for if racism was a state. Yes, they first made the news when they want to arm their teachers with guns to resolve gun violence. Now, you know, Nashville had a horrific ordeal happen in one of their schools where, was it a woman that shot up their school and killed? I don't know how many it was. The last I checked, I think it was 5 maybe. And I'm sure it has been more since then. Like I said, I'm not sure as to that number. If you do know the number, can you comment for me below? But yes, so they want to arm their teachers with guns to resolve gun violence. Now, Tennessee, I'm not sure if you are aware, but teachers went to school to teach. And I don't think they didn't go to the police academy as a second major, I don't think. But here's my question. Now, does that fall under the category of additional duties? Comment below if you know. And if so, will they be getting a hefty raise? Because those duties have nothing to do with teaching. So yes, Tennessee, you all, while you're trying to figure out how you're going to arm your teachers with guns, I think you need to try to figure out how you're going to pay them too. Because, yeah, if I were a teacher, I think I'll have to say, get somebody else to do it. I can't do that. Get somebody else to do it. Comment below. Would you want to carry your gun if you were a teacher in your classroom? Or would you be like me and let them get someone else to do that? Get somebody else to do it. Lastly, Tennessee was also in the news for the congressional meeting where 3 representatives were expelled. 2 black men and 1 white woman. Now the woman, she wasn't expelled, the 2 black men were. So that was the big to-do. Was that last week? Yes, I think that was the last week. But this week they have since been reinstated for 2 black men. Now, my question is, Tennessee, now are you all one of the states that is against critical theory? Was it critical race theory being taught in the school? Yes. You don't want the kids to know about slavery and racism and where that originated. Okay. So let me ask you this. So what you think that little deal y'all did with the 2 black men and 1 white woman? What do you think that lesson was about? Yes, Tennessee, you all are giving firsthand a lesson, firsthand lesson in racism to the kids. You don't want to learn about it. You said it don't exist. Yeah. Way to go, Tennessee. Let's give Tennessee a hand, y'all, for teaching the kids about critical race theory. So this week, the thing that was trending is, I'm going to say the initials and tell me if y'all know who the initials stand for. J.D. Yes? No? Okay. J.D., A.K.A. Jermaine Dupri, has decided to make a film about Freaknik. Specifically, it's called Freaknik 94. And he is capturing or, divulging The origin and the end of Freaknik, 94. And it got some folks sitting on the edge of the seat, biting fingernails, possibly drinking a lot of wine. I happen not to be one of them. If you attended the HBCU, you should know thoroughly about Freaknik. However, I did attend the HBCU, but I never got to go to Freaknik. Now, I did go in the vicinity with some relatives, but I didn't go to Freaknik. I'm a lucky one. But it has some women really trying to combat the film from debuting. I think it's supposed to stream on Hulu if it has not already. But yeah, they filed a court case about having that not streamed. So if you attended an HBCU, comment below if you attended Freaknik. Also, this week in the news, I saw where Shanquella Robinson, y'all remember that story where she had gone to Mexico with her friends and died, and they came back, and it was like they've just been trying to investigate it to try to figure out if charges should be pressed. Well, this week U.S. officials announced that they will not be charging any federal charges for her case. Make sure I'm getting it together, y'all. Yeah, they will not be pursuing any criminal charges in her case based on the results of an autopsy and after a careful deliberation and review of the investigative materials. They say both U.S. attorney offices decided that there was no grounds for or evidence to support a federal prosecution. Now, I don't know what that means technically, but it sounds as if like over here they're not going to do anything, and I don't know if it's because she was in Mexico and that's not in our jurisdiction, or maybe they can't work out nothing, a plan or something. But I just want to say that is really, really awful that happened to that young lady, and that is a parent's worst nightmare, to have to bury a child. And Father, I asked that I never had to experience that, because that is really, really horrible. So yes, they're not going to press any federal charges against the people who murdered Shanquella. Now, our last story is about something that happened in February, but people are in an uproar now, as recently this week. The Daila Lama. Y'all know about the Daila Lama? Much as I know is what I kind of researched about it. He's a spiritual leader. Now, I don't know where he's a spiritual leader. I'm assuming in the East. The Daila Lama asked a young boy in the month of February to suck his tongue. And people are in an uproar about that. He has since apologized for making that statement. Now I'm not against people being in an uproar, because they should, because that was a child, and he a grown ass man asking a child to suck his tongue. But I guess what concerned me is this happened a couple of months ago, and people in an uproar about it. But if a woman comes forward and says that a man inappropriately said something or did something to her, then we are quick to say, well, why she waited so long? Because she did. I know that's right. why do we question her? Why are we quick to get in the uproar about a child being touched and not a woman being touched by a man inappropriately? Yes, I was concerned about that. We need to clean our eyes. We need to ask for eyes of understanding. We need to ask for eyes of grace or hearts of grace. We need to have grace on one another, y'all. We too quick to support certain things when the skin color be different. So yeah, comment below what you think about Daila Lama telling the little boy to suck his tongue. You think it was inappropriate? Or was it all right? Or how do you feel about women when they come forward after 10 years, 20 years? Do you think that they should be judged for waiting so long? Are the two different? These are questions that I'm posing to you. Until next time, if you would like to be a juror, please follow me at We the People TV 2023 and We the People TV 2023 on my Instagram if you'd like to be a juror. So until next time, peace.